What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a bit of an update with the Razer Crazy Cart. Now I have made my own casters and been running these for the last year and a half. I use orangutan fat freeze, a little bit smaller wheel than a stimulus and durian, but it's held up great and it made the cart really flickable. But we have some different options, and now this box right here is the Amazon L Deltas, I like to call them. They're copycats of the really awesome R Deltas. They look good, but there's a big issue here, and this kingpin is definitely way too small. They're not offering returns or anything like that. I ordered these just to get a crack at them and see how they feel. I knew they were going to be like not the greatest, but they definitely just they dropped the ball big time. Like, it's not even funny. But I have another package here. In this package we have something pretty unique and new. I am gonna say these are a valid option, but they're still in the works, and I just want to bring another option out there. It's not about what's the best, because quite frankly the R Deltas are definitely the best. Taxi Garage casters are definitely awesome too, and you know, we're all about budget options here. So this new option is pretty cool because this comes from a company who's used to making bike parts, and they make some really awesome bike parts, but a lot of the time when they start off they kind of miss some certain areas, and you're gonna see here in a second what they missed out on. So after fighting with the plastic wrap and all this stuff, we have a caster here, and these are the brand new Shoutout casters. Now let me tell you something, these things are absolutely massive. It's not even funny how big these things are. Holy shit, this has to be the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. So as you can see, these things are absolutely massive, but it's a little hard to tell. So we're going to compare these to some stock casters I have laying around and to the L Deltas. Hold on one second and let me grab these things for you. This is a stock caster. This is a Shoutout caster. Can you see the difference? Let me get a better angle. Stock. This is crazy. And just to prove a point, this, like, this is nuts. Kingpin on this guy is definitely wrong. It looks too long and way too skinny. This is nuts. Very smooth though. You, her friend, her work hubby. So these are the casters I made. Very similar to head turners. Seal bearing, I've been running for, it's not a seal bearing, it's ball bearings, but it's like sealed, that's what I meant to say. Been running these for like a year, 0 issues. I just cut some aluminum pipe and use that as spacers, and I use fat freeze instead of like stimulus or durians, just because the little bit smaller diameter makes the cart a lot more flickable. These were originally for my XL, but I sold my XL. Yeah, these things have been running great for a long time, and just want to show you guys a little size comparison. So these are, let's see if the specs are still on there. Can't really see it. So it's still the 86 diameter, but I believe these are 65 mil wide. Yep, 65 millimeter wide. And then these are like compared to stock, right? So very similar in outside diameter to like stock wheels, but the width is very, very wide. So it's great, makes it flickable, very predictable. Now these L deltas, the fake Ryan Belling R delta casters, I only got these because I knew they weren't going to work, just purely off of how thin this shit is, and the kingpin is just all types of wrong. But we just wanted to test it out and see, and I believe this is the same size as a durian, so these should be like 70 mil wide. So yep, definitely wider, definitely taller. They look okay, but like I said, the kingpin is definitely way smaller. Like, I'm gonna take this off to test it for sure, but yeah, I already know these are gonna be wrong. And then put those down. So like I said, these are like your standard big caster. Look how big this is. Like, I don't even know if I can like accurately show how bigger this thing is. So in comparison, I mean, this thing is absolutely insane. Will say it's gonna look awesome on the cart. I think it's gonna mess up like the pull on the bar. Like, I think it's gonna make it too heavy. So I'll end up eventually, I was gonna do it anyways, but do like the hydro style bar, and that should help this. The wheels look awesome. They're just fucking massive. The bearings are pretty nice. They're some type of red bearing. Don't know if it's something legit or not. Hard to tell. But they feel really smooth. Kingpin feels really smooth as well. It's a good build. The anodized look is sick. So yeah, gonna go ahead and take that off, put this on there, and show you guys what I think about it. So I'll take these out. These things, like I said, have always been awesome. Cannot complain about those. First things first, L deltas and hot dog in the hallway. That is not going to work. It is the right length. I'd assume you could either probably change the kingpin or like maybe sleeve it, because I think this is like a 1/2 inch, and it's not gonna do it. So big L for the L deltas, and then these big old behemoths, that is the correct size. So give me a few and let me get this on. So to put this on is a 15 mil. That bolt comes out as well when you spin it to the left, but it's only like threaded into this deadbolt. So cool design. Yeah, and I just noticed the bottom of the kingpin is keyed, so I guess you could use a flathead on that to tighten it up. We're gonna see what's the best way to put this on. So yeah, it's on there. Just used a 15 to go ahead and thread that on, and there you have it. So with the bar pulled up, nice and smooth, doesn't hit, but when the bar is pulled down, I mean like laid down flat, it barely nicks right there, right at the very top on this guy. So just like everyone thought, they don't fit correctly, but I think it's a very simple fix. Just put like a crush washer. Probably use a washer that came with the L deltas just to space it off. And I think a lot of these crazy carts do come with a washer, and I'm just missing mine, so that could be a me fault. But yeah, I'm gonna take it off, get a washer, put it in there, and see if that fixes that. Alright, so bars down, and it does not hit anymore. All I did was just add a washer. So we have it there, and the size difference is insane. You can see the mosquitoes flying around. So let me go ahead and swap this wheel off, and then next video we'll go for a test ride. And as a little bit of a build overview, this is a V2 Plus standard cart with a vest controller on the XL 500 watt motor, 15-tooth sprocket, shift V1 wheel, Socian casters, ripskin graphics, AliExpress seat. If you need any more information, leave it in the comments below, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.